Alright guys, we should be getting into the match any moment now. Of course, bracket did update. Go ahead and refresh this one more time before I let the players know I'm ready. Just take a second here. As you guys can see, Team Eggplant going to be taking on Ro16. Winner moves on to play most likely one shot in the round of 8 tomorrow. So we'll be getting into the actual... Whoops, wrong one. This is the right one. I just wanted to click this and this. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Let me make sure that I am ready when teams are. And I need to go ahead and update the title, so I will go ahead and do that real quickly, guys. I apologize. Of course, Ro16 not going to be up to 0. They are going to be 0. Moji and Aaron are letting them know that they are ready to go. And over here we have Team Eggplant now. So we'll go back to here. And it looks like everyone is ready, and then I'll just be going right back. So I apologize, guys. Enjoy the screen switching. I'll stay for a second so it doesn't bug the crap out of you, as it would probably bug me. But there we go. We're into the actual match, guys. Again, if you guys have any problems, thoughts, feedback with the overlays, with the production, with any of that, do let me know. We are into the round of 16. Winner of this gets to play tomorrow. They are done for the day. They get to sit back in their chairs for the rest of the evening because, of course, this is a North American qualifier. These teams are in North America. They get to sit down. They get to relax. They get to scrim. They get to practice. They get to ready. They get to study their opponent's film because they will have all night to get ready for the next match. So definitely an onus on both teams to be studying up and being ready, as I do have the titles correct. So we will be getting underway into the match, guys, as we do have the defense gonna be Ro16 over here. Moji gonna be picking up their Reaper. We are gonna have Kellar, the man, the myth, the legend. The last few games he's been going off and destroying for his team. He's going to be picking up that McCree. Xander is going to be picking up the flex role, support, DPS, playing that soldier. We have Dr. Riku, no surprise, picking up another hog, another road for him. So X going to be picking up their Mercy in this event, because of course they do have Xander's flexing over to that soldier. And last but not least, Aaron are going to be playing their Winston. We do have the offense now. Going to be a different team, going to be a new challenger as they look to make it to the round 16. We have the team of Eggplant. Rasty going to be picking up the Rastisi going to be picking up the McCree. We have Nazgul over here on a Genji, Mirko on his Diva, Shiver on a Winston. We have Daniel on a Lucio, and RJC going to be on his Zenyatta. So Zenyatta, Lucio going to be their call. No mercy for this. Of course, Anna is disabled for today, guys. That's why you haven't seen any Anna. She is just brand new. They haven't had time to fully test it out, balance it out, so it will have some time before we see her in play. Knezul going to be taking a lot of damage off the bat, down to 25 HP. But Rossi, he gets the first kill and critically shutting down Keller. And that's what I've been talking about the previous matches when they've been, when they've been winning games inside of Ro16. It's been on the back of Keller's play for the most part, as well as other players as well. Our Aaron is going to end up taking out our RJC, and that's a big kill for them. And it looks like the Hope's going to go out on the Diva as the Winston's going to jump in, get flashbang and fan, taking a lot of damage. And of course now Moji going to be trying to get those Hellfire shotguns onto the big tanks, onto those big bodies, doing as much damage as possible, and not enough yet. Left clicks going across the map as Rotzi looks to get those kills. He's going to be going for the Deadeye. He's got a lot of shots potentially. Oh! Wow, he used the flashbang of that. He literally just used this to save his life. He literally just used this to save his life. Xander's the man. Will it be enough though? He ends up taking out Rosti himself. Oh, that play right there. Oh, that play. Yeah, no, seriously. It's just, dude, it did just work. Caught that right on stream, man. Oh, man, that is insane. Caught that on stream, guys. You've seen it first. This thing right here just saved them. Initiation out from the defense as their offense as they're going to be moving in here. Mirko going to be popping out of the mech really quickly as Aranar takes out RJC, and this is a good defense so far. Moji going to be getting the kill onto Daniel, Aranar, and these are just a lot of huge kills from there. He has the sights available from Xander's. He's going to be take out Rostisi, and that's going to be enough to clean up the offense again. They haven't had enough opportunity to get their offense going. Already used 2 minutes on the clock and not too much gain. But of course, there's still a lot of opportunities and all the looks for them. We'll see how it ends up going, as we'll be starting the timer properly. 2 minutes used, 2 minutes used. What do they got going for them? They do have a lot of ultimates coming up, actually. Nazgul, the only one who doesn't have one. Rust, is he going to be using that McCree, going to be doing as much damage as possible, going to be taking out Keller. That's a big kill. Looking for the Deadeye. Does he end up getting it? No Deadeye there. Looks like Dr. Riku is going to be taking out Nazgul, and the right clicks taking out Dr. Riku. Those are big kills from them. And it looks like it is going to be Moji going down, and so far the offense is getting the kind of look that they wanted. Primal Rage in the background as Winston is trying to zone out Ross, but it's not enough yet as Ross is getting enough of the kills, getting those 2 headshots into the mixer. Winston doing a lot of damage. There's going to be the, Tranquility going to be bringing them up quite a bit. Tranquility. Bringing them up quite a lot, and that is going to allow them to take the point. First tick going to be taken, second tick should be right behind it, and the side of Rise Nation is going to end up losing the point 3 minutes into the first push. Left click going out, Fan. Going to be able to take out SoX. That's a big kill. Rossi going to be able to, and Keller going to be able to take him out before he's able to get in there and do that big damage. Now Keller with Moji going to be able to take out Mogi. Going to be able to take out another kill as Nazgul goes down. Dr. Riku takes out RGC, and Xanders is going to get himself a kill as well. Still on that soldier. Hasn't switched over to Lucio. I'm surprised. They are just going to be running the solo support on Mercy. That isn't something we see too much right now, but nonetheless, guys. Nonetheless. I think they should be on. Well, hopefully it doesn't make a big deal. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to select a different map. I wasn't paying attention enough. That's my fault, guys. But if it does end up coming a problem in the VOD, there's going to be a self-destruct. It ends up taking out Xanders. He wasn't able to get behind the shield in time. A little bit of miscommunication there between him and his Reinhardt player as he ends up going down between it. And now Rossi's going to help take out Aaron. Those are some big kills. Oh, what a defense matrix from Mirko as he was able to stop that flashbang, saving himself up. And now they're going to be able to convert on the second point. 4 minutes on the clock so far as they're getting a pretty good offense going for themselves. There's going to be the defense matrix going out. Lots of damage. So far, is it going to matter? Is there is going to be a fire strike going out, hitting onto Mirko? That's a good shot. Rosti able to take out Xanders. Kellar needs to go out for his team. He was in the previous 2 matches against KUNGARNA as well as May is Bay, but not enough yet so far against their new opponents, Team Eggplant. As the offense, 4 minutes and 30 seconds so far to get it to this point has been very strong. Shiver going to end up going down to Moji. She gets a good kill there, but there's going to be a Deadeye coming out here from Keller. Keller gets his Deadeye with a double kill, but he ends up getting countered Deadeye or taken out by Nazgul, as that ends up being a big kill there, but it looks like the Diva's going to start chasing down Xanders. He's going to get that biotic field down, and now there's the Reinhardt to back him up. Aaron are going to come in and help clean up the mech, and Mirko's going to end up going flying off the map. Might be intentional. Sometimes jumping off the cliff is the exact right thing to do because you deny ult charge for the other team. Moji with that ultimate available. Death Blossom. We do have Dr. Riku with his whole hog available, and so X gonna have that resurrection. Shiver, what can you do? He's going to be looking for a flanker. Going on to Xanders. Can he take it out? Looks like might be able to. Xanders is taking a lot of damage. Does end up taking him out in the end. 100 HP. There's going to be the self-destruct. Mirko getting himself a kill, but there's the resurrection. Bringing up all the defense. Moji did end up using that death blossom, but didn't get too much out of it. Ends up going down, and Aaron down as well. Now Dr. Riku channeling his whole hog. He goes down, and it's now just Xanders against this angry monkey. And it looks like the Winston will end up going down. Shiver ends up going, Xanders ends up getting the kill on his Shivers. And now looking on to Lucio, not missing those shots, not getting enough. It does have the Transcendence available. Will use it, maybe. We'll see. As there's going to be a charge coming out here from Aranar. Does get flashbanged up, canceled up. He's taking a fair bit of damage, but there's that Discord or Harmony Orb. Going to be bringing him up. Oh, there's that headshot. There's that Cole. Nazgul goes down. Good kill from Xanders, and that'll basically stop this offense for now and give them a little bit of breathing room. Meanwhile, the offense, oh, he gets another kill onto Mirko. This guy, this Zenyatta doing work. Rosti is going to have his Deadeye available. There is going to be the sights available. There is going to be a self-destruct soon, as well as a sound barrier. So offense, Team Eggplant does have some tools to work with, but the question is this going to be enough tools to convert? That's them to answer. It's their story, their book, their decisions, and we're going to have the Deadeye coming out with the Transcendence. That's going to prevent most of the damage, but he does end up taking out Sosax. Nonetheless, Keller going to be channeling his own Deadeye as he peeks around the corner. But nothing going to happen to that yet as Rosti gets himself a kill, but they all run into the Deadeye. Daniel, Rosti going down. Kellar getting those kills. That was a bit of a blunder. Flashbang now. He can't seem to land these shots. He's running out of the corner. Gets taken out by Nazgul. And this might be enough for them to get that push, but I don't know if they should have ran into that Deadeye. Nonetheless, a bit of sloppy play. But the defense will be able to stabilize here, I think, off the back of that. Again, that Deadeye, they just shouldn't have run into it, and now the defense has some members on the point. They have some ability to hold. They may not have a resurrection, but they have the Transcendence coming up, and they have a drop beat here. Oh, no, never mind. That was the offensive drop beat. Daniel, that was a little bit of a mistake there, buddy. Not sure why you used that maybe to get Rosti out, but Rosti gets a kill. He would have got out anyways, I'm pretty sure, but Bit of a blunder there, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to say it there. Daniel making a bit of a mistake. Nonetheless, shouldn't matter too much as they do have a Transcendence and they do have a Self-Destruct available. As there's going to be an Earthshatter coming down. Was oh, he was hit by it. Can he get the Transcendence off? No! He ends up going down, so they're not going to have that off. There is the Self-Destruct sequence available, but it doesn't end up getting any kills. As Xander's Dr. Riku over the top, getting a double kill, as well as Aranar. And that's going to be the offense cleaned up. And again, it's another story of Rise Nation being kind of weak in the second portion of the map. Losing the first section decently quickly. They did have a decent defense. Took about 2.5 minutes for the offense to be able to convert and take it. But still, I just have to point out that so far, their defense on these last points, when they needed it to be strong, when they needed it on Hollywood, when they needed it before, they made it strong. They made it work. And here they are, 45 seconds remaining on the clock with 6-minute offense. Can they get it done? Or sorry, 8-minute offense in 12 seconds. Can they get it done? As Rossi is going to be able to take out Aranar, there's going to be a Deadeye coming out from Keller over the top. He gets himself a double kill. And that's going to clean up another one of these offenses as Zenyatta may look cool and may heal a lot, but if he's not got anyone to back him up around that Transcendence, it really just doesn't do that much. Moji is going to be able to get herself a kill and taking out RGC going to be able to take out Nazgul, and Xanders gets himself another kill onto Mirko, and that's basically going to be this push, guys. I don't imagine the offense is going to get another good look. The last two members are just going to be responding and able to get now Rosti actually going down. He's not going to be able to get there until literally 1 or 2 seconds is left on the clock, and that's going to be a full hold. Nazgul just goes for the greedy teleport. He really just doesn't have a choice. We're probably going to see D.Va go for the proc on the overtime, but oh, there, never mind. We had the charge. Maybe they'll get there. They do. Yes, we are going to have Mirko on there on time. Going to be going for the self-destruct. No kills gained from it. We'll be able to get back into the mech most likely, but taking a lot of damage on the mech and immediately get popped back out. Should end up falling, as there's really no one on his team around to hold that point. And there you go, guys. This is going to be where we're looking for the next map. Switching sides. Score. Wow. That was a great start, but not a great finish. We aren't going to need the stopwatch now. Progression, here it is. As you guys can see, this rectangle right here, if they're able to convert onto this point, if they're able to get here, then it will be GG. And first point will be awarded to Rise Nation in this best of 3 for the round of 16. But of course, before then, they have a fair bit of a map to get through. We'll go ahead and fly through it right now, guys. As you can see, this is going to be the path of payload. Second checkpoint being right here. This will be the second point of conflict that they will be having to win. If they're able to get onto this, then they will be able to get into the last section of the map. And after that, of course, is going to be this green bus. Pretty common area of conflict. And then up the ramp over here onto point A, which is where the defense, the side of Team Eggplant, will start in their attempts to win this map. As we follow them out, they get in position. They are going to be running a slightly different look than the first defense that came out from the side of Rise Nation. They are going to be using a Zenyatta instead of a Mercy, and they are going to be using a Lucio instead of a Soldier. They are still going to be running the McCree and the Reaper. And they are going to be running a D.Va instead of a Roadhog. So Shiver really preferring that D.Va right now. But of course, so does Mirko, as he was playing it earlier. On their offense, I gotta say, D.Va is in a really good spot, guys. I really like where D.Va is, and if you're not playing her, you should be. She is disgusting. In a few of my latest matches, I did get all golds. Not to say I'm at all good at this game, but to say that D.Va does a lot of damage. She can get kills. She's a tank. She blocks ultimates. She's a whole package now. She does exactly what Winston does in a lot of respects, and at the same time, I think I personally prefer her in a lot of respects over Winston for most of the situations that you would be playing one of the two. But Aranar, he still prefers the scientist. He still prefers good old classic numbers, calculations, formulas. No, he likes shocking people with a giant lightning gun. That's what he likes doing. No aim, no brain. Must be a Winston main. Let's see what you got, Aranar. He's going to be jumping in here with the D.Vas. They're going to both be going in on this point. He's going to be dropping that bubble here in just a second to give himself a chance. Charge goes through as Moji ends up going down to the side of Rosti. That's a big kill to start for the defense. And that's going to be 2 kills here so far for them as a trade. Aranar going to be able to take out RGC, and Xanders gets himself a kill. 2 are down for the side of the offense, where 3 are down for the side of the defense right now. Shiva's getting super low, and Mirko actually very, very low. Will end up going down as Keller ends up getting a kill on 1, but 2 may make it 3. Again, Keller going off right now for his team, getting those left clicks, cleaning up those weak targets. Now it's up to this diva. Will she go down? Yes, she will. Xander's able to take out Shiver, and that's going to be the first point in a faster time than the side of the offense, and Rise Nation looking very good right now today. Can they continue, though? We'll be giving some light over here to Moji, as she is going to be on that Genji 57%. She went down at the beginning of that fight to Rosti and Like, but at the same time, it's worth noting that Dragon Blade does have a huge impact when it is finally farmed up, and she has been able to get about 62-63%. So if she can get a good Dragon Blade, get the kills out, get their team the second point, they'll have a lot of time to work that final section of the map. And Fire Strike going through, going to help Mirko get up that Earthshatter, but not quite yet getting there. Aranar used his mid-fight. Oh no, Aranar switched over, sorry. He was a monkey. Switches over to that Reinhardt, as now they will be getting their own. Now going to be building up his 39%. First Fire Strike doing work. Lots of deflects going off as they hope to do damage to that barrier. Won't be sorry sees the Fire Strike go out now, as of course there is going to be charge. No, going on to D.Va, going to be popping her on the mech. Dragon Blade is available, but Rosti with the great shots going to be able to take out Moji before she gets the blade off. Flashbang going to help take out Xander's. There is a resurrection available, and now going to be hunting down on the Mercy. No, gives up, going to decide to say Rosti needs to take out Xander's, but Xander's ends up winning that duel, and that's going to be off the back of that 4 kills, and the kill feed just going all to the side of Rise Nation, as they're just going to take this point and basically storm. As every section of the fights, the clashes, the duels ended up going in the favor of Rise Nation, and it just falls apart around the side of Team Eggplant as they're going to be stuck onto this last point. There's that rectangle, guys. This is it. This is the end of the map. Rossi going to be channeling that Deadeye. What does he get with it? As you can see, there's no one in his vision. He's going to be pushing forward. He was critical. He did take out Mogi, as there's going to be a suicide. Does end up taking out RGC, and he makes RJC. Anyways, and that's not a good situation. Down with your Transcendence, not going to have that to help your team off. And Keller, with his own Deadeye, gets himself that kill onto Rossi. That was the only player that they did. Nazgul goes down as well, and this is just a series of blunders, and it looks like they're going to lose this point incredibly quickly. And I gotta say, Rise Nation is looking very good. It's not quite over yet, though. There are still some heroes to fight it out, but nope. They get cleaned up, and that is going to be the first map going over to the side of Rise Nation. Very convincingly, guys. And if you're a fan of them, well, you're going to be happy with the way they're performing right now. So X going to be securing himself play of the game. Let's see what you got here, buddy. Resurrection, 1, 2, 3. Healing up Aranar. Healing up Aranar. Did you survive the play of the game? Did you survive the play? He survived the play of the game. Now that's like it's a new Mercy patch or something, and Mercy doesn't have to commit to rezzing so hard. I wonder. Well, good play nonetheless by him. Ends up doing it, ends up getting good plays. And yeah, we will be having the map call out here. As I'm sorry guys, let me go ahead and just apologize for the webcam being completely off in its spot, but need to quickly adjust where and how I am sitting. Let's see what they end up choosing. Hollywood. Okay, so standard map, no surprise there, at least in that respect. Gotta get water, man. As I spill a little bit on my keyboard. Complete fail there. And we should be getting into the match any moment now, guys. Again, Rise Nation up 1-0 over the side of Team Eggplant. Not looking good for Eggplant fans, not looking good for them. Looks like we will be ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and just pre-switch this, because we'll be getting into the match any moment now, guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for stopping by. This will probably be the last cast of the day on this stream. As I go ahead and check the bracket, there should be down to just the round of 16 matches left. And of course, ESL will be casting most of those as well. But we will see, guys. Might be able to get one more in, slide in one more cast. We'll find out. Want to buy Anna. Well, just throw that out there. Anna is AIDS. No love for Anna over here for the side of Team Eggplant. As I switch back over to the Twitch thing.
Well, I'm not paying you for your acting ability. Let's get moving.
Alright. So. What to say here? If this goes the same way it went, like where they get their offense going and then they get stuffed at the end, I have a bad feeling for the side of Team Eggplant. Especially when things go the same way, you get into this mental spot where you're like, That's how the game went last time, guys. We got this far. We got stalled up here. Of course, they're going to be saying things, don't let it happen again, don't let it happen again. But if it can get too much into your head, it can be an awkward situation. They're going to be trying to shake that off and hold it. But I got to say that so far, Rise Nation has looked very good on Hollywood from the games we've seen them today. The 1, 2. Yeah. Looked very good on them. So, let's see what ends up happening here, guys, as I am going to get my stopwatch started and action underway as we're going to go ahead and follow out the offense here as they're going to be linking up with our camera. Camera's going to be linking up with them as they're going to be going through here. Winston, D.Va, this is a aggressive offense. They're going to be looking for the spam off the beginning a little bit, but I imagine they'll just be going in for a hard engage in just a moment. We are going to go ahead and stay on Nazgul as he's going to be on the Genji. Genji is a critical component to this, along with the D.Va and the Winston, of course, but it's really just comes down to the Genji, Winston, D.Va getting on this cafe, doing what they need to. Genji's going to go around, actually deflects the hook, that's very important, meaning no hook for the side of the Roadhog as he's going to go for the take the breather. Now onto the background, into this Zenyatta as he's taking that healing from the Mercy, and it looks like they are going to just absolutely clean house. Team kill! Rise Nation falling apart. Oh, that looked like Team Eggplant was coming out with a vengeance. They looked like they wanted to prove something. Like they had just had their puppy stolen. They were not happy with that. Don't steal puppies, guys. Don't steal puppies. Nazgul going to be getting very close to a Dragon Blade as they move into the Old West set of this map. Getting high ground control over here onto General Store as the defense goes over here onto Whiskey Jacks. Going to be looking for that high ground control. Dr. Riku going to be going over the top trying to initiate. There's going to be the Dragon Blade coming out from Nazgul. What can he get done with it? Nope. Goes down. Kellar. Good positioning. Great shots by him. Needed that. As of course, 1 minute and 17 seconds already been used up on the clock. That's it. They've already had a great offense going. There's going to be a Deadeye. Nothing. Just going to be a zoning Deadeye. Buying them some extra time on the clock. He'll be going ahead and recharging that. Looking for the elevators. It will be here in just a minute. Mo G going to be over here on this Genji. As there's a little bit of action going over here. What can you get done with that? Here, not getting too much there. As it does just blow up, there's going to be a Death Blossom being channeled out, but there wasn't really anyone to take the damage from it. Xanders does end up going down to Nazgul, though, and that's going to be known resurrection for the side of the defense, and these shurikens are on point by Moji as she's getting a lot of damage out. Marinar going to be able to take out Nazgul, and that's going to be a 2 for 3 trade coming out for the side of the defense as they get a total of 4. They're only down 2, but the defense, or offense, down multiple. Looks like they did use, did respawn, I apologize. Now we'll be running back, but Shiver just now respawning. Go ahead and take a look at the ultimates as we have a Transcendence available for RJC. 4 ultimates available for the defense. They're going to need to stagger these effectively. As I did hear a Reaper in the background. That was just Rossi as he was just throwing out the long range spam, but these ultimates are going to be critical for the side of the defense as Moji going to be taking a lot of damage from the Winston, getting shocked up. Now Rossi going to be taking out Soax, and there's going to be the first Dragon Blade activated by Nazgul, but Keller gets himself, oh man, got himself a quad kill Deadeye, or a triple kill, and going to be making it so much harder for this offense to get anything done, and there it is. Mirko, the only one left alive with the sliver of HP, going to have to back up, and that offense was just incredibly quick, but so far, it's been stalled up once again, and there's Dr. Riku doing, of course, the best emote spam in the game. Party time D.Va. Nazgul going to be leaping forward, trying to get some extra damage and try to get a Dragon Blade back up. Note that Moji never had to use hers, so they do have that available in the back pocket. Keller getting close to another Deadeye as he lands more shots, getting more damage done. We'll go ahead and switch over to the D.Va as he's going to be mainly in the action. Dr. Riku, that is. But again, Team Eggplant having a little bit of a hard time here on this second phase. There's going to be a Nerf Fist coming out. Will it end up doing enough? It ends up popping Dr. Riku out of the mech, but that's about it. Modi does still have the blade available. We'll see if that comes out in just a second. But so far, just going to be focusing up on this Winston, keeping the Mercy away from the Winston. That's the primary goal, but Shiver will end up getting the kill anyways, and Rotzi gets himself a double kill. Not even with the Death Blossom yet, and now Nazgul, of course, like I said, getting the kill on Mercy. Now going to be our Winston, now going to be able to take out Keller as Nazgul. RJC taking out Moji, and that's going to be a team kill with Daniel taking out Arinar. And they're going to be able to take the second point. They have taken about 4 minutes to get to this point, so a decent defense coming out from the side of Rise Nation. Can they continue it and buy themselves more time? Mogi going to be actually just going for the blade as we have double Dragon Blade going out. It's going to be a blade war. Which blade is going to end up winning? And it looks like Mogi is only 1 slash away, but Nazgul not looking the right way, but Rosti is going to be able to take out that Genji. So far, Nazgul 1 kill, Mogi 1 kill, and there's going to be a Death Blossom coming out from Rosti. He's going to just basically clean house. Resurrection from Sanders. Going to bring up a few of the defensive members, but Rosti already cleaned up the rest that were not brought up by the Resurrection. But maybe they might be able to win this fight after that Resurrection. They do have Keller coming out with a Deadeye, and that can make a big difference as Rosti is going to get the shots onto him, but ends up dying to Keller nonetheless. And the defense Rise Nation, you and your fans should be very happy with the performance so far. Up 1-0 in this series. I forgot to change this real quick, guys. Let me do this. Failed production. We are in, of course, game 2 of 3. But just great play coming out of Keller again right here, right now. And they need to step up, of course. If they win this, they move on in the round of 16, or round of 8, and they play tomorrow, the quarterfinals. In the first match, most likely, against One Shot. As Dr. Reef, you're going to be taking a fair bit of damage, getting shocked up by Winston. There's going to be a Nerf this in the middle of the bubble. He needs to get the bubble destroyed, but looks like it will end up getting destroyed in time. Another Nerf this coming out as Keller ends up going down. And the Nerf this from Mirko ends up getting a lot more as he gets a double kill onto Xanders and Soex. It's going to make it a little bit easier to convert on this point. 1.7 meters remain as the Genji's going to end up going down. That's Moji as she falls. And that's going to be the point, guys. It's 5 minutes, 21 seconds remains on, or 5 minutes, 21 seconds used up on the clock, as that's going to right now be the time to beat, assuming they convert it immediately. But they have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to work on the clock to get their conversion going. Dashing across is going to be the Mercy as Keller takes out Nazgul. Mirko does go down to Keller as well. He gets himself a double kill, so stepping up again here on Hollywood on this last point when they held against the side of, I believe it was Narga. They ended up holding here for a while. In fact, this exact point where Keller's standing is where the payload ended up stopping. 3 minutes remains. The offense needs to figure something out down 1 on the series. There's going to be a angry monkey as Shiver's going to come around to the flank with the initiation from Nazgul as well. What is Nazgul getting done with the blade? Nothing. He ends up going down, and so does Aranar, taking out Mirko. That's going to be a double kill. There is a high noon coming out from Keller, but it's probably just a zoning dead eye. Shiver's just going to go for the escape plan, get out alive, and the defense stalls even longer. Rise Nation rising to the occasion, looking very good, looking very prominent, looking dominating as they're up 1-0 in the series. It is a decently close series so far, guys, but at the same time, when it comes down to the score, when it comes down to moments to step up, Rise Nation has not stopped stepping up yet, and Moji gets herself a kill onto Ro16, stopping that flanking. That's going to be 3 kills here so far for the defense, and that's just going to clean up the rest of the offense, and they're going to go back to the drawing board again, and the defense is going to have a few ultimates available. Another Deadeye available for the side of Keller. Resurrection for Xanders. Dr. Riku getting close to his old hog, and of course Moji is close to her Death Blossom, and she's 2% away from being able to get that up. Shiver, team, let's see what they can do here. 1 minute 52 seconds remains. They're going to go ahead and pop the Death Blossom, charging in. There's going to be the Deadeye, but there is going to be the Defense Matrix, but not in time. Keller ends up getting the shot, taking out Nazgul, and Rosti as the Defense Matrix goes down. The Death Blossom comes out from Moji as she gets multiple kills, taking out a few as Danielle goes down. Defense cleaning up. Keller, Mogi, more, as there's basically just Shiver and a few left, but they're back at respawn. They're going to have to group back up and push back out, and oh no. Oh no, this is not looking good for the side of the offense there. They're getting cleaned on this last point, and I gotta say again, Rise Nation, they look weak at the beginning of the maps, but when it comes to the end of the maps, they step up and they don't stop. They're always consistently doing what they need to for their team to get going and get into these matches and win. There's going to be a teleport up to the top as that's Mogi up there. Moji looking for those kills, going to be ending up getting into that rage form, is barely surviving. There's going to be some healing coming out from Lucio as well as the Mercy topping her off. There's the Deadeye coming out here from Keller. What can he get done with it? Is he's going to have 2-3 chicks? Nope, no. Rosti was there in time to take him out. That's going to be a big kill as Mogi ends up going down as well. Moji and Keller, 2 kills. Rosti charged, taken out by Aranar, so more kills coming out from the side of the defense, but they need to get more if they want to be able to stabilize here and to get the hold. As Mirko is going to take out Aranar. They are going to have the Tracer switch coming out as Soex does have the sound barrier still available. Mirko, low HP, there's the sound barrier, and there's Shatter the Charge. Going to be able to do a lot of damage. Mogi will get the, yes, gets the rewind off and will be able to survive. Now going to continue to do that damage. 20 seconds remain on the clock as the offense has superior numbers here for this time and Trance, and it's basically going to make it impossible for Keller to get anything done. We can see with the Mercy, Xanders, 5-man resurrection, but it's on top. Okay. Wasn't. Resurrection didn't go off fully in time before. That would have been absolutely devastating if the Resurrection and the self-destruct would have timed up perfectly. And it looks like the defense might be able to win off the back of this. The kill feed going absolutely in their favor. Keller with 20-30 HP, still getting kills, still doing stuff for his team. And there's no one on the point. That's going to be it, guys. That's going to be it. They didn't have anyone on the point. You can see that Mirko was running to it immediately. There was calls on the comms. They were awkward about it. Ooh. No stopwatch needed again as we move into the second iteration offense from Rise Nation. Here you go, guys. There it is again. If the payload makes it here, it's going to be GG. If not, well, it's going to be 1-1. We're going to go into a game 3, and we're going to decide it from there. So, Hollywood, point A. Just giving my voice a little bit of a rest, guys. That was some crazy action there at the end. I really thought they might be able to convert it, but that resurrection from Xander's 5-man resurrection, after the Transcendence had gone down, after the whole Hog had gone down, after basically all their ults had gone down, so it was perfect timing. Couldn't have been any better from them. And we're going to go ahead and double check on the bracket here, guys, to see what's going on. As it looks like the bottom half of the bracket is starting to get more updated into the round of 16. Top of the half of the bracket is in the round of the 16 right now. And not too much exciting to talk about there, so we'll be getting back into the game immediately. Again, 1-2-0. And if they win the side of Rise Nation, it is over. That is GG. Otherwise, we go to map 3, guys, and that's what I'm hoping for. Of course, I always like to watch, commentate more matches, but at the end of the day, it's up to the players, it's up to the teams, it's up to see how it goes down, and looks like we are going to have a flank here, as the Fire Strike is going to go out. Doesn't get absorbed, but it does miss, so it doesn't matter, and it looks like Ro16 is going to be trying to get those early shots. Combat rolling away to stay alive, and another Fire Strike going out here from the defense, as Mirko doesn't hit anyone with that. And Fire Strike from Arinar does tag once. That will give him a little bit of an ult advantage here as we move into the first point. Initiation going to be coming out here as the offense is going to be going in over to the main. So X going to be able to take on Mirko. That's the first kill of the match going to them, as the defense needs to be stabilizing here, needs to get more kills. It looks like D.Va was forced out of her mech, as that is going to be Shiver, end up going down to Keller, but 2 answers. That's what they needed. Rossi and Nazgul going to be getting answers, but so far, no. Now it's just Nazgul left alive, as Rossi, RJC, and Daniel end up going down, and in the end, they end up losing Nazgul anyways, and that's going to be all of them taken out. And this is how it started. Chat saying it's going to be another 2-0 sweep. We will see. Of course, I'm going to be biased a little bit against the chat. I apologize, but I do want to see Team Eggplant win this match and take it to a round of 3. Best of 3 would be the best way to go here, but that could deflect. But there by Mogi, as she gets the the Fire Strike deflected into the Reinhardt's face. There's going to be a self-destruct going out here from Dr. Rico. Doesn't end up getting any kills, but it will give them high ground control, as the other D.Va is going to get up onto the high ground. That's the D.Va of Shiver fighting it out against the D.Va of Dr. Riku. D.Va on D.Va Violence, no winner of that yet. And they're doing a fair bit yet. It doesn't look like they haven't really solved up the payload too much, but there's going to be a double Transcendence offense with their Transcendence second, so maybe have a little bit of a chance. Shiver, as you can see, the kill feed is just all going in the favor of the offenses. They're getting the payload moving. There's no one really in the area to fight. Kill feed, 4 different heroes, 4 different players, 4 different offense or defensive members down, and the payload continues to move, guys, through the streets phase, as Nazgul is going to have to back up there. And he ends up going down to Moji anyways, as she gets that kill. Dr. Riku zoning in the background is there. Should be able to just get this payload to the point anyways. There's going to be a sound barrier to guarantee that. D.Va says, no, I got to get there. I got to stop him. But no, going to be bopped out of the mech. They're going to nerf this. How many kills? None. No, never mind. I take the back. Shiver is able to take out Killer, but all the shots from Dr. Riku in the back of the head going to be able to take out the defensive D.Va. And no, Moji and other players are the one. No one's left alive. So Moji's just going to go ahead and run the spawn and say, hey guys, I'm going to hang out here. We're just going to go and chill out. Wait for everyone to respawn, get back going, and again, this is all they have to do, guys. This is the payload, this is the path. If they get the payload to here, it's a 2-0 in favor of Rise Nation. Otherwise, we will be going to a game 3 if they can hold for 6 minutes the side of Team Eggplant in 25 seconds. Dragon Blade coming out here from Nazgul. He needs to get a lot done with this. Keller with his Deadeye. No kills from that as Rosti does get the other kill. Mogi with the other Dragon Blade. Not so much yet. Does take out just RGC yet. And RJC, and that's going to be pretty much all of the offense cleaned up there. There's going to be a self-destruct. 1 kill onto Shiver, as Nazgul does clean up Sox, and Dr. Riku is the only one left in the area. He should just go for the escape plan, but just going to go ahead and decide to fight it out and try to get some extra damage. But we'll see if they can go ahead and get into it. Mogi charge through. Going to be landing on Mirko. Going to be able to take out Aranar. There's a Deadeye. It does get deflected and flashbanged. Actually, I'm not even sure the damage went off. Frosty did get no ult charge, so the Deadeye did go off. Now Keller going to be looking for the flank for the good angles to get the good damage. But most of his team is cleaned up here, and the defense is stabilizing once again as Ro16 is able to get multiple kills, and it just looks like the defense was able to stabilize here, guys. This is, again, it's just a weird situation where it just seems like the defense is, our offense is just having a hard time converting on the last point. I don't know about these teams specifically on their conversions on the last points, where they feel comfortable in the maps, but definitely the map pick from Team Eggplant, so we'd expect them to be stronger on it in theory because it is their choice. And right now, it looks like their defense might be just good enough to hold here, but Keller is able to take out Ro16, and that might just be the beginning of the end, as there is a charge in, and Deadeye, will it be deflected? It is, but it ends up taking out the mag, deflects the first 3 shots, and that's all that matters. Roll, left click, roll, as that is faster than left click, we'll be able to take out the Diva. Keller getting another kill, we'll be able to take out the Nazgul, and does. Mirko going down, RJC going down, there's no one left alive, and that is going to be a 2-0 to the side of Rise Nation. And that is going to be a 2-0 for them, as they're going to go ahead and take it. They're going to move on to play tomorrow. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to their fans. They're going to be happy. Congratulations to the players, of course. Good on the side of Team Eggplant to make it into the round of 16. Unfortunately, they do have one more qualifier. I'm sure they'd be able to make it through on the next qualifier. Of course, as I'm hearing from Grandma in the chat, these teams do regularly scrim, so these are evenly matched teams. Would like to see them play more. Would like to see the side of Team Eggplant come back out and play again, but for now they're out, guys. It's done. Team Eggplant moves in to play in the quarterfinals tomorrow against most likely One Shot. I'm going to go ahead and update the bracket to make sure that's the case and see if there's any more matches to cast, guys, unless ESL and Solid Jake have it covered. Otherwise, then I will be hosting ESL Overwatch, so I'll be figuring that out in just a moment. I'll be pulling up the bracket for you guys, as that's going to be right here, as we will see. Let's update one more time. One Shot should be going through in just a moment. Let me update caster chat. As One Shot hasn't yet won yet, but Rise Nation has. Let me just make sure there will be more matches. Okay, let me just see if that's going to work out. Anyways, guys, again, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the bracket. As you guys can see, tomorrow, Rise Nation plays in the round of 8, the quarterfinals. Congratulations to them. One Shot did end up going through, so One Shot versus Rise Nation will be your first match tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern on ESL_Overwatch. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this. If you guys definitely do follow at ESL Overwatch, as they are the host on Twitter for more information about the event. Definitely follow at Play Overwatch on Twitter as well, because Blizzard is sponsoring it. Without them, we wouldn't have the local LAN. We wouldn't have the $100,000 prize pool. So thank you so much to Blizzard for hosting this. Again, this is for the Gamescom LAN in August in Cologne, Germany. If you guys enjoyed the commentary, you can follow me on Twitter down below at RaptorZOW. That helps you out the most, as of course that is where I can update you guys weekly, daily, and other information like that, as well as when I'm looking for more casting opportunities. Twitter followers, well, they just matter. That's how it works. And on top of that, definitely click the follow down below on the channel. I do all my casting. I do all of my streamed analysis videos here. All of my stuff that I do is on this channel, so you guys can follow and get the action there, as well as check out my youtube.com/user/DotaRaptors, link below, because there are VODs, my analysis series called Stratwatch, as well as I'll be uploading the patch analysis video that I did earlier this morning there. I've dolled it up so it looks a little bit better, and be getting that going. So that's as far as it goes for me and my shameless plugs. If you guys have any thoughts, feedback, suggestions, do let me know, as of course I am always looking for more to become a better caster, to learn, and you know, get better. I guess that's like how it ends in the end of the day. It looks like there won't be another caster for one of the matches, so I might be able to get into another match here, guys. It looks like no one will be casting Selfless. Okay. And I will be figuring that out, guys. So I'll be seeing what's going on. I'm going to kick over some music. I don't know if the stream is going to be over quite yet, so there might be more action here. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, if you guys are looking for more action to watch right now, check out Twitch TV/ESL_Overwatch for the main stream, and Twitch TV/ Solid Jake GG for the B stream. That's Solid Jake and Ash Joshi over there. They're casting. Definitely give them some love. Great guys, great casters. Of course, ESL main, Jason Kaplan, D-Man, and Uber Shouts. They're the ones over there. Definitely give them some love. But again, guys, pull up a multi-stream. Get what you want going. I want to say thank you so much, so far, for tuning in. I just need to figure out where I'm going to be going, if I'm going to be casting again. Worst case scenario, all the VODs will be uploaded. But again, thank you guys. You're amazing. You're the lifeblood. I will be getting into the next match, hopefully, if there's another one. Otherwise, you guys will be seamlessly transitioning over to ESL_Overwatch as I host that channel. Thank you so much, guys, and I will be figuring out the information here in just a moment for you.